Indigenous peoples have suffered from devastating viruses since their first contact with outsiders. COVID-19 is simply the latest and is hitting particularly hard when so many communities are already struggling against environmental damage and economic hardship. In the Amazon, territories have been ravaged by mining, illegal deforestation, forest fires and unlawful occupation of indigenous lands. In this settlement in Brazil, with the alleged collusion of the authorities.
We're meeting here and we will prepare a document to take to Brazil's Congress. From there I'll ask President Bolsonaro why he speaks so badly about native people.
Indigenous people live in 90 countries around the world, often in remote locations without adequate health facilities, clean water and sanitation. The UN says their communal way of life can also increase the threat of contagion. In the Americas, more than 1,000 indigenous deaths from COVID-19 have been recorded and more than 70,000 people have been infected.
It's very worrying. We don't have the infrastructure to protect ourselves against the virus. We don't have what we need to protect ourselves.
The UN says the pandemic emphasises the importance of indigenous peoples being allowed to exercise their right to self-determination, for their particular needs to be recognised. This hospital in Brazil, for instance, has a separate ward for indigenous patients.
Yes, we are different, even if the system doesn't recognise that. We speak a traditional language, we have our own medicinal plants, so we want respect too.
The UN warned that indigenous lives must be saved to protect a precious web of cultures, languages and traditional knowledge that connect all of us to the deep roots of humanity. Daniel Schweimler, Jazeera.